It's a new year for the University of Arizona Wildcat football team, which aims to take the top spot in the Pac-10 this season. And with the first game only a couple of weeks away, President Robert Shelton stopped by to watch the team in its element, talk to players, and meet with Coach Mike Stoops.
Coach, thanks for having me out for practice. The team looks great. I appreciate the chance to chat with them. So tell me a little bit about your impressions of this team. You've had a number of successful teams here. How does this team compare, and what are your goals? What do you expect to do?
Well, certainly we want to compete for a championship. That's something that's eluded this university for many years, and certainly that will be our ultimate goal. But we just have to get better. I think practice through the first 2 weeks, we've shown some significant improvements. Defensively will be the key, I think, for any championship team.
New linebackers.
Yeah,
right?
we have a whole set of linebackers that are new, and that's really the most critical part of your defense. And certainly we have some excellent athletic players that just lack some of the experience that you need, and we're trying to gain that through practice. But I'm impressed with their athletic ability. I think we've upgraded our size. Now it's getting the kids comfortable where they can play fast and understand what they're doing.
It just seems like the whole talent pool that you're able to recruit has risen dramatically. You've always had a few great players, and now it seems to me like you got a lot of them.
Well, I think that's the key to any program, is your player development off the field and on the field, and that's really what you're able to do through the recruiting. And you can only recruit a certain amount of players each year, and certainly we feel good about our recruiting, and that's the key to any program, is your recruiting, being able to recruit better players. The more you win, obviously, the greater impact those players will have early on in their careers. And certainly the University of Arizona is very unique in its academic responsibilities, and that comes with recruiting and playing football.
Talked about the rigidity sometimes of our admissions. Yeah.
Well, it's a great university and very academically structured, and we have to recruit to that structure as well.
Yep. Tell me this. One of the keys, it seemed to me, last year was trying to stay healthy. We had a tight end that wasn't healthy. We had running backs that weren't healthy. I think that hurt us in the red zone sometimes. What are you doing this year? How do you feel about the general health of the team?
Well, certainly your health of your team is critical to your success, and certainly our player development, what I said earlier, Coach Edmond does a great job in the out of season trying to prepare our players for the season. Rob's back was kind of a unique, isolated incident that kind of progressed throughout his career, and it was something that really did hurt our football team. Nick's was a hard hit on the shoulder,
right.
But you know, Coach Edmond does a great job conditioning our players, so we don't have a bunch of major injuries. That was kind of a unique deal for us.
Yep. What about throughout the season? Any particular games that you want to make sure our fans point to? You got a team from Iowa City coming in here. I see they're ranked in the top 10. Be nice to knock them off.
Well, my alma mater got us last year there, so that wasn't a great homecoming for me, but obviously we got them back here in Arizona Stadium, a place over the last 2 years we're 10-2 and lost the eventual champs in both those situations, USC and Oregon, in some very tight games. So
great games, both great games.
We're developing a home field advantage here, and that's really what we're trying to do, and that's what winning creates, an environment, an atmosphere in the stadium. I think this is the best home schedule we've had in quite a few years, and we're going to have some big games, and we're going to have to play well at home against USC, obviously Arizona State, Washington, Oregon State. So we have some outstanding games. California comes in. So holding home field advantage will be key to us hopefully contending for a championship.
Good. Okay. Well, it's always a pleasure. I admire what you're doing.
It's great to see you. Thanks, President.